Hey everyone, Evelina cosplay here. In this video I'd like to show you my progress on the Ygritte coat. I haven't finished it yet, so that's why this is going to be a part 1. As you can see, I made a pattern out of a trash bag, and I made notes of everything, and I wrote everything down, made drawings. It's very important that you recognize the pieces you have cut out, because if not, it's gonna be a mess. So make sure you make notes of everything. This is what it looked like when it was still put together. It looks very pretty at home. This is the fabric. This is faux leather, and I have a very soft fabric for the pants and a fluffy curly fur pattern fabric for the fur. I wanted to go with teddy, but they didn't have that in the color I wanted, so I went with the curly fur. And here we see my beautiful cat. Yay! And a lot of fake leather on the ground. I wanted to make sure I had enough fabric, so I just put everything on there, every pattern, and as you can see, I have enough. I have a lot of left over, but that's alright. I'd rather have enough than not enough. And you just put the pattern on the inside of the fake leather and just trace it on there. I just used a fabric marker because it's gonna be on the inside, so you won't be able to see it after. It doesn't have to be very neat or decent or anything, because it's just gonna be a lot of floppy flaps of fur and leather, so just trace it on there and make sure you have enough on the outside so you can put that together with the other pieces. As you can see, I copied everything because I really don't want to have the problem with not recognizing my pieces and not know where to put them, so I just copied everything. It's Dutch, as you can see, because I'm Dutch, so yeah. Yeah, again, make notes of everything, copy everything, and this is what you get when you cut out all the pieces. I do have a lot to trim off after, but I just wanted to put it together, see what it looks like, and make my decisions with where I want to have some extra pieces and where I want to have to cut it away. So it looks very weird right now, but I hope it's gonna be okay. Again, make notes of everything, copy everything. And now this is what it looks like. It's just a gigantic bag of fake leather. But eventually it's gonna be a very nice coat. I hope. Sort of. Maybe. Onto the pants. These are my very beautiful PJs, and I use that as a pattern for the pants. Just fold your fabric in half and trace the pattern onto the fabric. Pin it down and cut it out. Yes, you can see a Christmas tree, because it was Christmas. And that's the outside of the fabric. And just sew it all together. You can also hand sew it, because I don't think wildlings have sewing machines. But I did this for extra security, and maybe later I'm gonna go again over it and sew it by hand. This is what I have now. I am going to make it a little bit shorter because it's like very floppy right now, and Ygritte doesn't really have that much excess of excess, blah, 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 I don't know, of fabric, so I'm gonna make it a bit shorter. I made the waistband with some elastic straps. I'm also gonna make a very neat front part with a lace, but didn't have that yet. another view of the coat with the pieces put together. And again, I can't stress this enough, make sure you make notes of everything and copy everything so you know what you're doing. Alright, this is the fur. It has to be on the inside of the leather, and now just again trace it on. And when you cut the fur, you're gonna have a lot of those plushies right there, so be careful and don't wipe everything away. It's gonna be a hell of a work. And this is where I'm gluing it together. I used contact glue for this. You have to put it on both sides and wait for it to dry. When it's not tacky anymore, you can press it together. And I used a not so liquid glue so it won't gum through the other side of the fabrics. It's gonna shrink a little bit, so make sure you have that in account. And that's what I have so far. You know nothing, Jon Snow. Alright guys, thank you for watching and see you in my next video.